Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video. And today we are going to look at my complete Screambox collection. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So happy you could join me. And today, at long last, I'm going to show you my complete Screambox collection. Before we do that, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel and you enjoy my collection videos, hit that big subscribe button down below. And don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you enjoy this video here today, give it a like. So I've talked and ranted about this line many times in past videos regarding my love-hate relationship for it. But since today we'll be looking at the whole collection, we'll just kind of recap everything. So Screambox started as a streaming service for various classic and original horror movies until they eventually started releasing some of their titles on physical media, which all started with this, Pennywise, the Story of It. I think it was sometime in 2021 or early 2022. I started hearing about this It documentary that was going to be coming out to Blu-ray from Screambox. Being a huge fan of Stephen King's It, I was very excited to pick it up. Well, it kept getting delayed over and over until it finally got a release date of November 22nd, 2022. I, of course, grabbed it on day one, watched it, thought it was great, and that was that. Well, it wasn't long after that I noticed it had a 1 on the spine, and I wasn't really sure what that meant until I picked up Terrifier 2 on Blu-ray from Screambox, and I noticed this had a number 2 on the spine. At that point, it was pretty obvious this was some kind of new line Screambox was doing, and I thought it would be cool to collect them all. The problem I noticed right away, though, was that as they announced new titles, you didn't really know if they were part of this line or not until you got it and saw the number on the spine. They weren't really being announced that way. So next, I noticed a new documentary coming out called Living with Chucky. Of course, had to pick that up. I love horror documentaries, and when I got it, I noticed it was number 3 in this line. So it was at this point I decided to start researching this line for upcoming titles, and I saw the next one coming out was Hollywood Dreams and Nightmares, the Robert Englund documentary. And the first thing I noticed when I got it was the spine had an 11 on it. And I was like, what the hell? Where's 4 through 10? I jumped online, couldn't find anything. A few months goes by and I randomly pick up this new Robocop documentary called Robodoc, and I noticed it was Screambox's number 13. Again, where's 12? By now, I'm getting so annoyed. I began to research more and more, trying to find these damn missing titles, and I eventually came across a picture someone posted online that I believe at that time was the most up-to-date list, and I was able to find out what 4, 5, 6, and 8 were, which were some collab titles Screambox did with Terrivision and ETR Media. I researched into it a little further and found that apparently the reason these titles were getting released out of order was because Screambox was making a deal with these companies and numbering the spines long before they were even ready to be released. So of course, I had to find these 4 titles and pick them up for the collection. And now that I had learned a little more about how this line was working, I decided to reach out to Screambox on their Instagram page to see if they could provide me with a list of all these titles that had been released so far. Well, after like a year of sending them messages, they finally responded and basically told me that they only handle the streaming titles and not the physical releases. So from there, I tried reaching out to Terrivision, ETR Media, Cineverse, which is another distributor for Screambox, and I heard nothing from nobody. However, since I was now on Screambox's Instagram, I started seeing posts of upcoming Blu-ray titles for this line, which definitely helped going forward to try and stay up to date with them. And if I wasn't already annoyed enough with this collection, they decided to stop putting slips on their titles. So with all that being said, you might ask me, why the hell do I continue to try and collect these? Well, to be honest, there has been several times I considered kicking this collection to the curb. But after everything I've dealt with, it's kind of become a vendetta. Like, I've come this far, I have to find the rest. And believe it or not, as a collector, even through all the frustration, there's a small part of this hunt that's actually been fun. Like, for example, I recently found a few more earlier titles, and that was pretty exciting. So, there you have it, my Screambox story. I've been wanting to do this video for a while because, honestly, there's not really anything out there online or any social media platforms like YouTube of anybody talking about this line or people showing their collections. So hopefully this video can help anyone out there who has been in the same boat as me, trying to figure this thing out and find these damn titles. And maybe even some of you out there can help me if you know of any missing titles you may not see in my collection. Now, according to my records, there are 26 titles released so far, and there are 6 left that I haven't found yet, and you'll know which one those are as we go along. All right, here we go. Again, starting with number 1, Pennywise, the story of It. Amazing documentary, spine number 1. Terrifier 2, spine number 2. Living with Chucky, another great documentary, spine number 3. From Terrorvision, we have Cube, spine number 4. And I mentioned this before, for some reason, these Terrorvision titles, they put the spine on the other side, not the normal side you would see when you display it on the shelf. Kind of dumb. From ETR Media, we have the Outwaters, spine number 5. Another Terrorvision, we have Welcome to Hell, and this is spine number 6. Another Terrorvision title I stumbled upon recently, All Jacked Up and Full of Worms, spine number 7. Another Terrorvision, When the Screaming Starts, spine number 8. And this one's actually 4K. I think that's the only one in the line so far. The next one here, I believe, is the last Terrorvision title I've been able to find for this line, but we have Family Dinner, spine number 9. That takes us to Hollywood Dreams and Nightmares, the Robert Englund story, another awesome documentary, spine 11. Robodoc, the creation of Robocop, spine 13. Shaky Shivers, spine 16. Probably going to mess this up, but we have Onyx, the Fortuitous, and the Talisman of Souls. They got some really weird titles in this line, man. Number 18. Now, here's where we stop getting slipcovers with the exception of one other one. But we have number 20, a movie called Shifted. Number 21, Creepypasta. And now, for some reason, they decided to go back to slipcovers on this one title. Number 22, Here for Blood. Number 23, We Are Zombies. Number 24, Crackcoon. Number 25, Followers. And the last one, and the most recent as far as I know, Night of the Missing, number 26. Well, there you have it, my complete Screambox collection, and hopefully this video was nice and informative for anybody out there who is trying to complete this collection like me. And as I mentioned earlier, out of the ones I'm missing, if any of you out there know what they are, definitely let me know down in the comments. As of right now, I am missing 10, 12, 14, 15, 17, and 19. But that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a comment down below. Let me know which titles you have in your collection. And if you would, share the video around. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.